Well, hey there. You might know me as ValleyOfLilacs from the Dead VODs channel that hasn't been uploaded on in 7 months. And you might be wondering, ValleyOfLilacs, where did you disappear to? Why did you explode and die? And to that I say, I just didn't feel like uploading VODs, sorry. Yeah. So I've intended to bring the VODs channel back multiple times, but I just kind of haven't gotten around to it. But we have still been streaming twice a week. We've hit a year in hardcore now. The last build that you would have seen me do if you only been watching the VODs is this build right here, which I do still like, by the way. There's a few of these builds that I'm like, on now, and you'll see why shortly. But I do still like this one. This one's nice. But that was the last build you saw me do, and as you might be able to tell, yeah. There's been like a few more. So I hate to tell you, but Lake Town is like almost done. You might be thinking about ValleyOfLilacs, that's not that large of a project. How has this taken you a year? Minecraft PvP. Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. Yeah, so I've gotten into playing tier list and competitive Minecraft PvP stuff. I'm also on a lifesteal copy called Live a Death, which now that I brought back the VOD channel, you'll probably be seeing VODs of too, because I stream Live a Death also. We literally just ended hardcore stream. Right now we're working on this build. It's gonna be like a little general store. If you look at the build, we've got this. In terms of the on the water build, we've got this, and then Lake Town is gonna be finished. We've just got a couple of off-water builds, and we move on to our next project, which you'll see in the coming future. I talk about it a lot on streams, so if you ever wanna get some spoilers for the VODs, you can check out streams on twitch.tv/ValleyOfLilacs. Shameless self-promo. This is our little farming district we've got over here. We've got an absolutely insane iron farm. I've got like a double chest almost full of iron blocks because of this. It's actually amazing. We've got this wood farm that doesn't work, and I'm very unhappy about it. We're gonna tear it down and replace it one eventually, but I haven't gotten around to it quite yet. And then we've got this absolutely amazing bone meal farm over here. We've got it permanently loaded with ender pearls. Yeah, it's full. Okay, we probably got to clear out the storage for that. We've also got a wool farm that I did build next to the iron farm and designed myself, and it doesn't work at all, so we're gonna skip over that one. But yeah, Lake Town's gotten quite a lot bigger. If you want to see a little bit more about each of the buildings later on in this stream, I did go through a tour with some shaders on of like a bunch of the different interiors of the ones I like. It's the latest one here. It's a little plant nursery. I mean, you can kind of see we've gotten a little bit better at building. But yeah, at the moment, I don't play hardcore all that much off stream because of playing on the Live Death SMP or practicing PvP a lot because I want to be moderately good at the game. But we're gonna get around to playing hardcore a lot more with the next project because it's grindy. It's definitely grindy. Not the small one. We've got a small one upcoming next, but the next big one is gonna be quite a project. So I hope you're excited to see that. I hope you're excited for VODs to actually be uploaded again. I'm not. No, I'm kidding. But if you're here, I would assume you were probably here not to listen to me talk with no music, but to listen to me talk with music to chat. So get on with the VOD. I'll see you in the next one. We somehow managed to make it, chat. I don't know how we pulled this one off, because we all know I'm not good at the game. But we did it. We're at a year. As of the 17th, the hardcore world, so technically we're a little over a year, but that's okay, I couldn't stream that day. The hardcore world, oh, let's not go up here, bad things happen when we go up here. Chat, the hardcore world's a year old. We've survived a year. We've survived our first year in hardcore, let's go! So, for those of you who weren't around on the very first stream of this world, which is, let's be real, literally anybody. The goal for this world, obviously we'll play it as long as it goes, but the goal for this world was always to beat my personal best in hardcore at the very least. And my personal best in hardcore is 1 year and 2 months. We are not that far off, chat. We are not that far off. However, there is something that we do still appear to be a little bit far off of. And that would be finishing Lake Town, our starter village. That's a little bit embarrassing. So obviously for Lake Town, not taking into account the terraforming and stuff, because that's a separate project, as I've said, we have only a few buildings. We've only got 2 buildings left on the water, plus the lighthouse and the little farmhouse over here, which arguably could consider to be part of the terraforming, but we're probably going to do it before then because that's more in my range of expertise, right? And then we move on to building farms and then the castle project. But, you know, we've still got a couple of builds left in Lake Town. Not after today. Not after today. After today, we're only gonna have the ones that are not on the water done. Do you understand what I'm saying, chat? This is going to be a little bit of a speedrunny stream, I think. Because today, we're going to do finishing the exterior of this build. We're gonna finish this build. And we're gonna finish this build. And depending on how... Are you gonna react to me? Yes, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yes. But yeah, chat, we're gonna try and finish all the on the water builds. And maybe the docks if we have time. Now, as we know, that's not gonna happen. Because me. And God forbid I actually accomplish something. But we're gonna do our best. This build is very close to done. We're not doing an upper floor right now. We may come back to it on the final pass through because I don't really know what I want to do with the upper floor of this, to be honest. So all we've got to do is just the exterior bit where we had all the moss carpet and everything. No. I have been building like a lot this last few weeks, chat, just because of the Live or Death building competition. And oh boy, has some stuff happened on Live or Death, chat, and by which I mean a whole lot. Save up 7.5k will be dual door controller PvP. I do not have a controller. I did not see your link because I think my chat has started to disable links, perhaps. Alright. Yeah, we just need to put in this. Hello, Teo. I'll give you one, don't worry. Oh, hello, Quig Enjoyer. Well, welcome to the stream. For those of you who are just coming into the stream, hey chat, we're finishing all of the on the water builds today. Cause my god, is it embarrassing that this project has taken me a year. Alright, we need to go get some more trapdoors really quick, hold on. No, it's funny. Oh my god, like funny what? No. Yeah, so chat, a little thing happened on the Live or Death SMP last night. It made me really want to stream Live or Death today. But I gotta do the hardcore stream because 1 year is a huge deal. I'm very happy about it, chat. So, Live or Death SMP. I was doing PvP stuff because I'm working on editing a PvP montage right now. A couple people here have seen it already because I sent them the half-finished PvP montage because I wanted to show people because I'm happy with it. But I was like, okay, I'll log on Live or Death just to say hey to people, and I'll explain why that was in a minute. I'm on a different team now, chat. I log on, and I see cases on. Now, if you don't know, if you're not familiar with the Live or Death SMP lore, I got the helmet after the first event. I paid some hearts to get the only netherite helmet on the server after the event where it was given out. And, you know, I got murdered, and it got taken from me. And so the person who took it from me and also happens to have the boots and the server's only mace was on last night. And I was like, okay, I've been PvPing basically all night. Maybe I'll just jump her. I'm probably gonna have to run, but I haven't had a good fight in a little while, so whatever. Hey chat, I won. So I have all the netherite armor on the server and the mace, chat. I don't have the sword, and I'm not getting the sword off the person who has it, but other than the sword, I've got all the mythic items on the server. I'm gonna be real, I didn't quite expect that. I was thinking I would have a fight, do okay, and then run, basically. Nope. Nope. This is Minecraft's most deadliest player, and then there's a video of Clown Priest. Oh, yeah. This is Minecraft's deadliest player. You see, when I fought Minecraft's deadliest player used a sword, an advanced technique in Minecraft PvP. Sorry, I don't know. I'm a little tired, chat. I'm still sleep deprived, so I'm fine. Okay. Blame Swipe MC. I think it's Swipe MC's fault. Hold on, let me sleep. Oh, you got ads while I was doing my funny bit? Oh, I'm very sad. Which hates my ability to do funny bits instead of making money. That's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, hi! You're not supposed to be in there, best friend skeleton. Okay. We're just gonna go around with the moss carpet, and it's gonna look really moss carpet heavy for the time being. What if we use a little bit of actual moss carpet while we're here, chat? Could that be cool? We haven't done that at all yet. I really wish actual moss carpet had the little vines effect, but It could look weird, but it's worth a try, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Hi, best friends. Can we let me fly? Chad, I have rockets on Live or Death now. I have more rockets on Live or Death that's been up for like a few months than I have in my year hardcore world. I'm inefficient, Chad. Okay. That's okay, we're gonna make a gunpowder farm. That's the very, very first farm we make after Lake Town's done, trust. Surely. I might do a portion of it off stream because gunpowder farms are boring as hell to build, but we'll see. Unless you want to stream of me just crashing out while building a gunpowder farm, because that is what happens every time. FIFA music, no. Alright. But yes, chat, the other Live or Death news that has occurred is I am no longer on Team Torchflower. I left. I am now on Team Struggle. If you're not familiar with who Team Struggle is, that's J Swirl, Dreams, Fox, Hello High, and Matrix Mation. And me now. Okay. Been thinking about joining them for a little while. My only reservation was wanting to stay teamed with one of my teammates. But then they left the team, and so I left also. That is the strat, chat. That is the strat. Matrix Mation, yes. Yes! Oh, you're the one who followed Matrix Mation. Oh, yeah, Matrix is my teammate now. Called me. My physics teacher called me what occurred about Case. I killed her. You know this already. Let's see. I'm gonna put these down really quickly because there's gonna be something here. How dare you? You knew about this already! I had no idea. Oh, yeah. Totally. Okay. Got that. I'm gonna go look for regular moss carpet if I have any. I seem to recall me not having any moss or something, but that's okay. I will say, having this little plant nursery explains one of the small plot holes in this build, which is why do they just have a bunch of flowers growing around in boxes? That was a bit of an issue. I have moss carpets. Oh, there we go. I have moss. Okay. Minecraft, please update moss carpets so they have the same little, like, vines going up texture as, Pale Moss does. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will for parody. Oh, it would be such a nice detail. Alright, we're gonna try this. We'll see. Are you allowed to curse on channel? Yeah. I just don't usually. Have occasionally. If it happens, it's usually on Live or Death. I'll explain the lore behind why I generally don't. When I decided I wanted to be a streamer, which was several years before I started streaming, it was like 14 or 15-year-old ValleyOfLilacs decided that she wanted to be a streamer. In chat? Yeah, I don't care. Don't say anything too bad. Yeah. Okay, but so when like 14 or 15-year-old ValleyOfLilacs decided she wanted to be a streamer, I was a little, naive. Keep in mind, the way I play Minecraft has drastically changed. I still very much am a hardcore player and survival player, but I am also a PvPer. I used to be just a builder and that was it. Just a builder and hardcore player and that was it. And naive 2021, 2022 me was like, yep, my goal for content creation is I want to get into Hermitcraft. I want to join the Hermitcraft server. You know what makes that more likely? Well, all of Hermitcraft is family friendly. Mostly. So if I am too, that makes it more likely that I'll get the Hermitcraft. I'm not kidding. That's not a joke. That was the reasoning. That was the reasoning, and then I just kind of never changed it. I feel like there might be things that keep me from getting into Hermitcraft other than that now, though. Primarily PvP. Secondarily, primarily, I'm just not that good at building. Alright, we're not making the using both kinds of moss carpets a regular thing, because I don't like it that much, but I think it looks nice on this build. I do think it looks nice on this build. Alright. Let's see. 500k to get into Hermitcraft? Yeah. No, I have a server that is my goal to get into. It's unrealistic, but it's not completely impossible. I just need to actually upload some good videos. Strength, yeah. My confidence in the potential for it to happen someday has slightly boosted after their new ads. If you look at the new members list, that rectified several concerns about reasons I would potentially not be able to get in. So. What do you know about Valley of Lilacs? Is this intentional that I didn't put windows up there? I think it's intentional, yeah. Okay. I don't know, I'll figure out something to add to that, we'll see. Alright, we need to go get some of the vines now, and then we should be good for this build, honestly. There isn't that much that I want to do with the outside of this. Let me get a fence. I do have a fence, okay. We're gonna do the fence and lantern thing. Hold on. I know she is actually her VTuber IRL. Oh, that's true! Wait, that's true, you're right. I definitely have that color of hair. That's true. I'm also an animated character in real life. Wait, what? Put link? What link? Okay. I'm crafting more golden apples. I don't need them, but I want them. It's okay. Yay! Okay. My god. Someday I will have a different storage room than this, and it's going to have an individual chest for every possible item, and it's going to be actually the best thing ever. Okay. Now, the greatest question of all time. What did I come here looking for? Oh, lanterns! Chat, I feel so locked in on PvP today and yesterday. Something clicked about shield predicting, and I don't quite know what it is, but I can now actually shield predict and disable people's shields, like, effectively. That my shield melee has gotten good out of nowhere, and my webs are inconsistently good now. So, IRL P2. What? That was a joke. That was a joke. What? But yeah, I don't know. If I keep it up over the next couple days, I'm gonna retest in Diamond SMP. So, and UHC, actually. Just properly swap out weak hit for disables and hope for the best. Yeah, I don't do that. So high tier 1. Oh, I'm not getting high tier 1. No. When I am playing at my best, I'll get low tier 3 in Diamond SMP. It's just a matter of actually playing at my best in the test. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not high tier 1. Player who's on a good day in caffeinated can get high tier 3. Yeah, that's fair. I've never fought EU Diamond SMP players that are, like, good other than you, I don't think, so I don't know. I'm getting picked. Yeah, I'm good in Diamond SMP. I'm just inconsistent because I hate playing the kit, so sometimes I don't practice it for an extended period. I must always clarify to people, Diamond SMP is one of my 2 main game modes. It doesn't mean I enjoy practicing it the majority of the time. EU average player is much better, that's fair, yeah. Alright, I'm happy with this build, I think. Let me do one more thing, if I still have them, which I don't. Okay, never mind. Let me go back and get them. Yeah. SMP, I think... So here's the difference. I think I am low tier 3 Diamond SMP skill when I'm playing my best. SMP, I think I'm like good high tier 4 skill because I don't quite have the melee to keep low tier 3 SMP. So SMP, I think I could get low tier 3 if I test against someone with a little bit worse melee, which is possible. So I just got to get my melee up a little bit to get low tier 3 SMP, but it's very doable. That's the next kit I go for because it's the one I'm gonna have the easiest time getting low tier 3 again. And then I switched to playing sword for a while because I really want low tier 3 sword, and I have a very long way to go in that. My good friend DS Crafter told me that he thinks peak sword skill me is high tier 4 skill, which I agree with, but like I've unwashed it everything except sword. I've unwashed it everything except sword. My melee is fine in shield kits, but oh my god, am I bad in sword right now. Like, I can have, like, high tier 4 melee in SMP kits, and then in Diamond SMP, my other skills boost me up to being low tier 3 skill in Diamond SMP. But genuinely, I play like a high tier 5 in sword right now. My sword game sense is just gone. Like, my god. Alright, where are the pots that I had? Because I had a few. And unlike usual, I don't mean potions, I mean decorated pots. Let's see. Sword 4000. Oh! Good event player. I've heard tell he's washed, but good event player. I know I had some somewhere. Where are they? Do I still have bricks? No. Hold on, let me skip this song because it's the copyrighted one. Collab. Collab with Sword 4000. I feel like I have like a funny feeling Sword 4000 might have just a few more subscribers than me, so I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't know, just like a little bit of a weird feeling. He might have like a couple more. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Hey, I'm playing in the Nexus event, 23rd and 24th, or 24th and 25th. I think it got pushed up another day. I'm excited for it. Just a Hunger Games thing. What? It's the event Arrow-kun makes his videos on, if you're familiar with who that is. I'll make a video on it if I do well. Yep, that is what I wanted to do. Okay. That looks weird as hell, but that's okay. There's nothing else up there, so it's kind of fine, I think. Alright, I am going to call this build done for now. We will come back and do the upper floor of the interior at a later date, probably. I'm going to go light it up. That way mobs don't walk down in here, because I do like the inside of this build a lot. Okay. Arrow-kun event. I am also with... I am. Isn't Arrow-kun streaming right now? Chat, if I still have people here, if I still have enough people here at the end of the stream, when I say I'm gonna end stream, scream at me to raid someone, because I've wanted to do it the last few streams, because I've had the numbers to do so, but, I always forget. Alright, we're gonna call this build done for now. I'm relatively happy with it. So now, we move on to this one. This one is meant to be like a little, I don't know, I've been jokingly calling it the gift shop. It's just meant to be like a little general store. Automod is holding your message. That is unfortunate. There's not anything I can do about that. Actually, I think there is. Hold on. Automod is weird. Sometimes I have to tell it to allow things. Oh! Yeah, I see why, I do see why it was holding that. That does make sense. That does make sense. I do see why it was preventing that. I would not say that is Automod's most unreasonable decision. Guys, I was doing mace practice this morning. I've played a couple of rounds of mace, but I don't play mace. I don't play mace at all. Seriously, I just kind of occasionally random queue it for fun. But I was actually practicing mace this morning for the first time since I think Live Death Season 3. Oh my god, are my keybinds better than they used to be? We're gonna go, while I'm rambling, I'm gonna go and gather some wood for the build. So I do need a little bit more. But yeah, chat. So I put my mace, normally my breach mace, because I'm running a breach mace on Live Death this season. Normally that is not the item that goes to my hotbar. Okay. Normally my breach mace has been in my 4 slot, like when I'm playing mace in practice, but I can't do that because that's also my web slot and I can't change that. So, what I did is I switched it to my 7 slot, which is my Q keybind, which is where I'd normally run my density mace, and I was playing with that a little bit this morning. It's still awkward because I'm not used to it yet, but oh my god, is Q a much, much better breach swapping bind than R is. My god. Like, I was hitting every single breach swap when I was hitting the right key. It's just a matter of getting the key down, so I'm gonna be way better with the mace with that. And I was also just hitting my mace shots more. My aim with the mace just isn't that good still, but it's definitely better than it used to be. Curryway. Oh, I like Curryway. I watch him a decent amount. Let's see. How much do we actually need? Alright, we need a couple stacks of both. I can't wait to have a gunpowder farm. He's live? Oh, cool. Yep. I thought that was a pillager. Chat. Am I crazy for saying I kind of want to build the outpost from Live and Death in this world? Because I really, really, really like the build. Like, there's a pillager outpost over that way. I could totally turn it into that. Alright, let's see. I also can't wait to have a wood farm. That's gonna be amazing. Not gonna lie, Curryway's better at Minecraft than you? Yeah, he is. That's true. Speedrunners generally are mechanically better. I'm better at PvP than you. No, but yeah, he is a lot better. Speedrunners, a lot of the time, just have, like, insane survival Minecraft skill. Like, a lot better than you? Yeah, yeah. I would say most, like, pro speedrunners probably are. Hardcore gives you good game sense for not dying, but speedrunning you need to be, like, crazy on top of basically everything, otherwise you're just gonna die. Just because it's such a fast way to play. I will probably get into speedrunning eventually, because I really like watching competitive speedrunning, but, like, it's gonna be after I feel like I'm done with PvP, which could be a while. I'm never gonna fully be done with PvP, but there might come a time where I'm like, okay, I'm happy with my skill level for now. Wouldn't mean I'd stop playing it, just would stop actively grinding it to get better. I would just play to keep the skill level up. My favorite speedrunner of all time is, and it's not one of the, like, super known outside of ranked ones, I don't think, but my favorite speedrunner of all time is Hacking Noises, and then Feinberg and then Curryway. Judex. I have no idea who that is, unfortunately. I have never heard of him. Yeah, we'll see. I gotta play ranked sometime. I'm not bad. I'm not that bad. Search on YouTube. Okay. What's my best? I've played it very casually a couple of times. Never ranked. I've just played RSG like a couple of times and not really properly. Like just running the first seed I see. I couldn't be asked to install the mods and get them to all work and everything. So my best time was like a 25 to 30-ish minute RSG run. Which isn't bad. I can't zero cycle, so. I hypothetically understand how to ground zero, but I can't actually zero cycle. I don't even have the beginnings of understanding of how to figure out where you go for that. Did you see Eurovision? I've seen people talking about it. It's not Minecraft related, so I don't really have any interest in watching it. If I'm gonna be honest. Only thing I really watch other than Minecraft is a couple of, like, comedic skit YouTube channels on YouTube, and then occasional animes. I think it's some sort of performance sort of thing. That's all I know about it. Leaking it? Oh, yeah, fair. Someone I follow on Twitter is really into it. That's all I know. Right. Why are my blocks sound so quiet? Lunar Client, This bug has been around since the update. Fix it. It's been a month. Oh, maybe I just need to... Maybe our blocks were just way down. Hold on. Sorry, Lunar Client. Alright, there we go. That's better. Oh, hell yeah. I need to add more custom emojis. I've got a few slots left, I think. Oh, I should add a creeper egg one. Oh, that would be the best. That'd be easy. I can just copy the one from the creeper PvP Discord. Yeah, chat, my PvP montage, I literally did like half of the montage last night, right? I'll post it on YouTube. It might be unlisted, but even if it is unlisted, I'll like share the link, the stream after I finish it at least. I don't know if I want to post it publicly, but I'm not trying to keep it to like a, oh, only people I know can see this. So if it is unlisted, I'll still like post the link in chat. But that's the big thing I'm waiting on. I have one clip of me just insta-killing a random person in Creeper, and the only reason that that is in the montage is because it was really funny. It was a really, really funny clip. Because we're not... obviously, I'm gonna beat just a random person queuing Creeper, but it wasn't just like I won. They literally instantaneously died. That doesn't normally happen usually. So I put that in because it was funny, but I'm waiting on a couple of the good Creeper players to fight me for the montage. That and one person I know who's like a solidly good UHC player. Because I have some cool UHC clips, but it's against complete randoms who aren't very good. So I want to also show that I can get a cool win against someone who is good. They're high tier 4 UHC, so I'm not that good at UHC. I would say I'm probably high tier 4 skill. If Teo's here, she would disagree, but Teo doesn't know the ValleyOfLilacs UHC lore. So. Low tier 4 UHC players are respectfully not that good. I am also not that good at UHC, but not that bad. I have the melee playstyle to do very, very well in UHC. I just didn't have the utils and shield disabling to keep it up, and I do have both of those things now. The shield disabling only as of last night, but I don't know where that came from. It clicked. And I was like, okay, sometimes I just have an hour where I'm playing uncharacteristically well, so that's probably what it is. And then it's carried on into today, so apparently I can just shield predict now, so yay. But, I know, I was beating low tier 3s badly. And more significantly, I lost against one of the best low tier 3s I know, but only by 40 Dura, and I'm very, very happy with that. That is a close fight. That is a close fight. This guy is like bordering on high tier 3 skill, so I'll take it. Alright, let's see. Oh, I forgot that I needed Oakwood. Okay, that's unfortunate. And I just tapped my game out. Okay. That startled me. That's why I had my blocks so much down, because of that farm. That makes sense. Okay. The blocks are going to go to 0 when I'm building the farmhouse, probably. Because otherwise I'm going to be hearing ding, ding, ding every 5 minutes. Wish there was space in the pumpkin farm for me to put blocks below the note blocks to make them have a different sound, so I could just make the most random array of sounds. Like, put all of them on a different block so you know exactly which pumpkin got picked up. Alright, we've, like, shredded half this forest, so I'm gonna go a little ways out to grab the oak. We just need a few stacks of that also. Could be a couple minutes, just because, you know, no rockets, I don't think. I'm gonna be real, I might just copy the gunpowder farm. I might not use a tutorial. I might just copy the gunpowder farm design that someone used. It might be one of the few situations in which I actually use Lightmatica for something in this world. Because, yeah, I might copy the gunpowder farm that any ME Mini 10 used on Livideth. It's really efficient. I sat there for like a half hour yesterday, little less than that actually, and I ended up with a full shulker of rockets. That's absolutely absurd. I will say the farm building streams may not be peak tier ValleyOfLilacs content because we don't talk about what I'm doing. Spamming. Spamming is what you are doing, my friend. Let's see. Mine dirt. Should I do a hardcore dirt mining stream sometime? Would that be funny? That might be funny, and then I'd have the dirt forever. Probably do a Live or Death stream later this week, just because there's exciting new developments and such. I'm on Team Struggle now, so... There we go, this is the force I was looking for. Should I just change my bio to be the Queen of Dirt? Should I just change my Twitch bio to be the Queen of Dirt at this point? Would that work? Would that be good? That might be good. Twitch drops. Yo, chat. So I'm very into the anime My Hero Academia at the moment. I'm watching the anime My Hero Academia, if anyone's familiar. There is a Twitch drop right now where if I sub to 2 streamers, I get a month of Crunchyroll Premium, which is no ads. You have no idea how freaking tempted I am, because the stupid ads on Crunchyroll go for 10,000 years, and it interrupts me watching My Hero Academia. Oh my god. Okay. Yep. Anyone who watches my very eventual Live or Death Season 4 video and sees what I've named the mace, if they know My Hero Academia, it's gonna be great, because it's a reference. So, hey, there are people on the server who have watched it. They're gonna get a reference too, soon, if Teo keeps killing my teammates. Because, then I get to show the Mace's death message name off. Yay! See, I'm gonna start practicing Mace PvP again now. Except this time, smiley face emoji. I know someone who's moderately good at Mace PvP. And they're gonna teach me. So, go into your favorite anime or favorite video game. Favorite video game, Minecraft, absolutely. Let's see. Imagine how cool it would be to be in Minecraft. That'd be amazing. Be hardcore, not Live or Death. I feel like actually being in Live or Death in real life would not be fun, but hardcore would be. Right, let's see here. How we doing? I'm gonna get a 4th stack, because that usually for the smaller buildings is enough. This one's a bit weirdly shaped, so I might end up needing a little bit more, but that's okay. We'll just grow it back at the... Why am I not doing that? I have infinite bone meal. What the hell? I didn't even think about that. Okay, that's fine. We can do that in the future. Clan Pierce? Oh, Clan's awesome, yeah. Is he streaming? He's been streaming the last few days. Maybe that's who I'll raid if he's still streaming, if he has raids on, and I have a couple of people. This is Minecraft's deadliest Clan Pierce. You see, Clan Pierce, sorry. The friend group of the new SMP that I've recently joined has infected me with the bit of doing YouTube intros over things that aren't YouTube intros. Hi, can we not? Actually? Thank you. This is not X PvP. I don't want to get backstabbed. Chat, I want to get high tier 4 in X. I don't know why. It's not a good game mode. I take that back. If anyone here plays Axe, it's a totally good game mode, smiley face. But let's see. No. So this is my goal. I want to get good at Axe PvP, and then I want to go DS Crafter. Do you want to play Axe PvP for fun? And then I'm gonna beat DS Crafter in Axe PvP because it's such a random kid. Imagine DS Crafter joined my stream to that. That would be a little unfortunate. Go viral? Yeah, someday. Gotta make it to 5 years in hardcore and die. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. No, we'll see. I will be the first person to become high tier 1 at every kit. That is a lie. I don't have the mechanical skill to go viral right now. Wait, is that the strat? Is that the strat? That might be the strat, actually. Just decide. That's my bad. I should have decided to do that early. That would have probably made getting viewership early on a little bit easier. My first stream, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go viral right now. Yeah. Alright, we're flying home. I actually have the same amount of god apples on Live or Death. I will say the one thing I did steal, other than the mythics, when I killed Case, she kinda had 3 god apples, and I kinda took them because I didn't have any. Do something funny. I don't know. I'm debating. Anyone who was here for the stream where I Elytra maced the Wandering Trader, I'm debating putting that in the middle of the PvP montage. I'm debating putting that in the middle of the PvP montage because it's funny to me. I don't know why. It just, that strikes me as amusing. Because just imagine people are just watching this, like, in my opinion, fairly well edited montage, and then just that in the middle with the PNG just completely out of nowhere and everything too. It would be really funny. I'm looking to see if I have paper or sugarcane chat. I need more sentimental value items. Wait, now that torch flower is over, I should make the torch flower shield and put it next to the Urbora shield. Because I have so much Live or Death related art that I want to do, but I can actually get myself to sit down and draw, because anytime I sit down and draw, my brain immediately goes, but you could be PvP, or you could be editing, but usually just PvP. Because when I try and edit, my brain goes, but you could be PvP. I have a problem, chat. Obviously, it'll happen eventually. I still owe my good friend Nova Holy Corvid season 2 flower duo art, and I also want to draw season 4 flower and I also want to draw, I almost said Daisy Grove duo, but that is a different thing. That is a very different thing. I want to draw Foxglove duo also. I do have the exact same art idea for Sea Flower duo and Sea Foxglove duo, but you know what I find very amusing? You know what I find very, very amusing with small SMPs and everything? Everyone just makes their own duo names, and it's really funny, because if you look at the larger SMPs, they're all, the whole, like, duo names thing, it's usually, like, the fandom of the server that does that, but I just find it amusing. I have, like, 8 on Live or Death, I love it. Can we not, actually, can we not jump me? I don't have strength pots on. Okay, so you're just gonna get banned from Twitch chat if you say that, actually. Not by me, by Twitch. Hello, Jessica Emerson only. Welcome to the stream. Currently, we fell in a hole and are water bucketing out because I don't have rockets. No, in the process of gathering just some wood to get started on the next build. We hit 1 year in hardcore. We're still on our first build project of the world, which is a Lake Town inspired build that you're about to see in the distance. You can't hear me. Surely not. Surely not. There's no way. La 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 la. Yes, you can. You very much can hear me. Okay. Right. Spam 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Someone spam 1 in the chat. Spam 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Do it. Do it. I want to see lots of 1s in the chat. Surely my mic isn't dead. Hi, microphone. Are you picking up audio? Yes. Okay. There you go. Most sophisticated way to test a microphone. Send 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Hi. Test. If you are trolling and saying my mic is dead when it's not, I will genuinely ban you from chat. I don't know what to tell you. My microphone appears to be picking up audio on OBS. You stream daily. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna turn my audio on my stream, and I'm gonna be irritated. You can hear me! You were lying! I don't have the heart to ban you, you're here regularly. But don't be annoying. Okay. Sounds nice. Yes, I stream. Okay, so my apologies. I wasn't sure whether you could hear me or not. Okay. So I do not stream daily. I stream guaranteed 2 times a week on Wednesdays and Fridays, and usually once on the weekends because that's when Live has sessions, which is the SMP that I'm a part of. Sometimes, if I have the time to, I just do another stream, just for fun. These are going to be right next to each other, and I don't like that. What else do you play? So kinda nothing. I kinda only play Minecraft. I kinda have one thing I do. Yeah, no, I only play Minecraft. Let's see. Try Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley looks really cute, to be fair. I have been told a couple of times by people I know that I would really enjoy Stardew Valley. It does look really cute. I shall perhaps play it sometime. 4, 5, 6. I've only ever done a stream of a game that wasn't Minecraft once, and it was Undertale, and it didn't go very well. I am not good at puzzles, nor do I enjoy them. Stream. Yes, that is in fact what I am doing. Alright. So this is gonna be like a little general store type building, I think. That's been the plan for it. And then over here is gonna be like, I don't know. I've been thinking of it just as like the gateway out of the town, but it's gotta have some sort of actual purpose to it. We'll see. We'll figure something out. Artist didn't work with that streamer. It's also gotta have a portfolio. Ah, yes. So I do not do that, unfortunately, but I do appreciate the offer. No, trust I'm funny. No, trust I'm so funny. Trust I'm so funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count. I can math. I passed my math vaguely. Hold on. Yes! Best keybinds ever! That's a lie. That's a lie. I thought my keybinds were good, and then I watched White MC, and I realized my keybinds are not good. Me when I compare my gameplay to a tier 1, and I'm surprised that it's different! No! No, currently Swite is my, he's the PvPer I'm watching the most to try and learn from at the moment. That's why I've been playing UHC. I've been told I gotta practice UHC on a different server because the people on the server that I practice on aren't that good, which is unfortunate, but probably true. So I gotta swap to playing Cat UHC, honestly, but Cat UHC players are really annoying, so I might have to just resign myself to the fact that draining is in fact the meta in UHC, and I'm gonna have to deal with it. I still suck at playing against hard drainers, just in every kit. One of my montage clips is of me getting just the best drain I've ever gotten in my life off of someone, though. It was great. I lava'd him and managed to predict where he was going to place his water correctly, so I did the thing where I lava him and immediately pick his water up. It was great. The other one is just funny. I'm really excited to finish the montage chat. We'll see if I continue playing well today. I'll probably do it tonight. I gotta get on and do some stuff with my new team, which I'm very excited for. But, after that, perhaps. My lovely teammates want to take screenshots of themselves in the netherite armor. I trust all of them. I trust most of them. I do not trust Matrix Nation quite as much as I trust the other ones, but I could see him thinking it was funny to run away and take the netherite as a bit and then not give it back. In which case I will kill him. So, yeah. I might have to explain that would irritate me a little bit. Sorry, chat. This is the tricky part of the build always, is trying to figure out how I want to lay it out. This one's a little bit of a weird shape too, so it makes it a little harder. I think it's just going to be symmetrical, honestly, but yeah. So one of the ones this way is going to be a door, and one I want to be like a little storefront, basically. Like a little display area, if that makes any sense. Over here, we obviously want pillars on this and this. I think we'll have a little window facing out towards... That's the bit of terraforming we are going to do in the near future. The shape of this island is actually really nice, so I'm going to keep it, but obviously when I do the lighthouse, there's no real reason for me not to just do the terraforming for this area now, so I'm going to do that. I'm calling it a lighthouse. That's not really what it is anymore. It's more like a watchtower. It's gonna look a little lighthousey though. It hypothetically could be used as one. And the placement actually makes sense. Like, not that I care that much about realism for the build, obviously, but where you would put a lighthouse in real life for its actual purpose would basically line up with where this build is. So, hold on. If you look over here, this is like a narrow passage sort of area. So if I terraformed around in the ocean, I mean, there'd be some like rocks out here or something. Hypothetically, a fishing boat's route would be coming in through here. Guys, I've got to do something with this island. What the hell? This is such a nice flat space to build. I gotta put something over here. I know what I want to put, but it makes literally no sense. That's okay, though. I'm thinking about my D&D character's backstory, chat, and I want to put something that reminds me of their backstory here. Imagine I put, like, this old manor house out here on this island. Oh, wait, no, I could make it a vineyard. Oh, hell yeah, and then I could make it... Wait, what if I literally just build my character's family house? What if I literally just build my D&D character's actual family house? Oh! Wait, I'll use the name. I'll call it Fletcher's Vineyard. Wait, is this a good idea? Is this a good idea? Do I literally just want to make my D&D character canon, chat? Yeah, my D&D character is a vampiric rogue named D'Artagnan Fletcher, whose family was rich. They come from nobility. Their family were wine sellers, but had vampiric ties, and they're one of two ruling families in a town where they're considered nobility, right? And it's the sort of thing where there's this one that's like this super upstanding, well-known. They both upstanding. That's not the right word. Very, very like how to phrase, like picturesque nobility. Like they're the very ideal of what you would expect the town's noble family to be like. And then this other one, very respectable, very well kept and everything, but like a little weird. There's stories and rumors about some weirdness with like their family members in the past. Basically, it's like the sort of talk in like the town bar, and people will be like, "Oh, did you hear that the Fletcher 2 generations back, the grandfather was rumored to be a vampire?" Something like that, right? Except it's true. There have been multiple vampiric members of their bloodline. Chad, I just want to build my D&D character's family house. What the hell? That would be cool. We could make it like an abandoned vineyard over on this island. Wait, that could actually be so cool. I might do that. I might genuinely put that on the project list. What if we do that? What if we put that before the castle, chat? What if we put that before the castle build? We do the farms, and then we have this smaller project to get me into doing a different build style with a terraform project, which is what this is gonna have to be. Wait, could that be cool? Would we be down for that? Oh, I might. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm very excited about this right now. Chad, I dearly love this D&D character. I might do this. Okay. It'd be sad when they inevitably die. Right. It's gonna do the normal design, to be honest. One of these is gonna be door. I think this is gonna be the storefronty area, probably. Which means we'll also have a display area. This is what I'm thinking, chat. It's meant to be a general store, when people are, like, leaving the area. There's gonna be a door here, there's gonna be a storefront display here, and then I think there's also gonna be storefront display wraparound and another door here. These two will be windows, this area is gonna be storage. Okay, that works. I see the vision, interior-wise. Okay. One of my new tricks I've picked up for my interiors being half decent is think about what I want to do for the interior while I'm building the outside. If I know how I'm gonna lay it out already, that helps the layout look better. Not that this is a good layout, because what the hell is this? But, that's fine. I'm just going to the shape I made months ago. What's up? Currently, we are just building. I've just had a new project idea. Probably. We're working on our Lake Town project. We're almost done. We're almost done with it. We're almost done with it. I remembered that this island over here exists while I was talking about why you would need a lighthouse here in real life, because, you know, practical use of conversation. And then I flew over here while I was explaining, and I was like, what the hell? This would be a good place to do a build, so we'll see. That's on the list now. Okay. Currently, though, we're just working on building this little general store on the edge of town. It's a vaguely lake town from Lord of the Rings inspired build. Hold on, let me give you a good little overview here. Right here. I'm not happy with all of the builds. A lot of them were done months ago, so you can tell they get a little more detailed as you go on. So before the build is done, when I've got all the buildings finished, I'm gonna take like a final pass through all of the different buildings in the town, basically to detail them out the way that I would if I did them more recently. There's gonna be terraforming. How big is the project? Well, so here's the thing. It's not that large of a project. The Lake Town project is not that large of a project, right? It's sizable. It's fairly sizable. And it's like a nice walkable area as of right now. Ignore this random stone staircase. That's my villager transportation system that's gonna get ripped out soon. It's a decent sized project, but it shouldn't have taken me a year. Unfortunately, around the time I started this hardcore world, I also got into Minecraft PvP, and that is the majority of what I do off-stream wise. So, were I playing hardcore all the time off-stream, this project would have been done in half the time. But I do not, really. I play PvP a lot, so. Alright. We'll see. It does mean that you guys get to see more of stuff actively being finished. At least. So that's a good thing. We need more blocks that detail well with spruce and strip spruce, honestly. Because there's not that many. Alright. We're gonna have to do some layout weirdness with this build, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. No trident? Okay. This is sad and unfortunate. Alrighty. Yeah, that's better already. It's gonna be a little tricky, but that's okay. I made this one a weird shape. Oh my god, there's so many tridents that John was shooting at me for way longer than I realized. Also, if you're wondering why the leaves are there, it's just what I use to lay out my builds. It's just easy to collect. I have a wool farm, which is what people normally use, but... Here, let's go over to the wool farm. I tried to, you know, have fun and design my own wool farm. Nice build, thank you, I appreciate it. I tried to have fun and design my own wool farm behind our iron farm over here. Our iron farm is, like, crazy efficient. I think we have enough to make a full shulker of iron blocks if we wanted to. But then I was like, okay, I used a good tutorial for the iron farm. Let's have fun making our own wool farm. Keep in mind, this is spawn chunks, chat. This is spawn chunks right here. So this wool farm is always loaded, and it's been around for, like, 4 months. 2 of the modules work. They're all the same, but 2 of the modules work. Yep. Yep. And this is what happens when I start playing PvP and stop focusing on redstone. It stops working. I don't know what's wrong with it, but that's okay, because I don't really use wool a lot. Alright. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. You've got a lot of builds planned in this world. This one's just taken me an immensely long period of time. As much as this is like a cute area, I will be very, very happy when I get to move on to other things. Currently, I was half joking about making my D&D character's family home. Alright. No, I don't need wood right there right now. Just doing that outside of the build, chat. I have like a weird order of operations for when I'm working on builds. Okay, well I say that like working on the outside first isn't normal. It is very normal. Just saying I don't really detail as I go. I build everything out so I have an idea of how the layout will be, and then I detail at the very end. Alright, again, this one's weird because the wall is flush with the support here. It kind of had to be. Otherwise, there's just gonna be like a weird divot here, so we're gonna have to do something with that. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm realizing that this is gonna get worse and worse as the build gets larger. So hold on, never mind. We're fixing it. We're just gonna have to deal with the support. We can use like fencers or something. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, there we go. Unfortunate, but better. This is not my greatest work of layout. Okay, chat, we're probably not actually gonna finish both builds today. That was mostly a joke, by the way. I think we'll do the exterior of this one, and then we'll carry on the same theme. We are getting there. It's not gonna be like another month. Or rather, at the very most, that's what it would be. Because again, the terraforming, that's going to be a huge project. The terraforming that entire area into a big custom forest. But I don't like terraforming. It frustrates me. So that is probably, that's going to be a while off. Hello, welcome to the stream. We just finished up the outside of the plant nursery build, so we're now working on a little general store build on the edge of town. And if you look, of the builds that are actually on the water, this is the second to last one. Very nice sword. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. It's cool. Finally, I know! We've discovered what our next project is going to be after farms. We're going to take on a smaller project. Order has changed. So, after Lake Town is done, we're going to build some farms. We're going to build a gunpowder farm. We're going to build a better sugarcane farm, so I have rockets, and we're going to build a wood farm. Hello, welcome to the stream. What's good? Currently, we're working on this build right here. It's very, very early stage right now. We just finished up the outside of the plant nursery. And just because people are here, I'm gonna show the interior because I like the interior. It's just a little plant nursery build for Lake Town. How we doing? I'm good. How about you? Let's see. But yes, after we're done with the Lake Town build, well, how's your day? My day is going very well. Having a fun stream. After that, I discovered this island over here that's been here the entire time. Very flat and very nice to build on. And then I was like, oh, that's funny. I could build like a vineyard or something, or an old abandoned manor. And then I remembered my current D&D character in the campaign I'm playing comes from a noble family. He's like vampiric origin. They're the coolest. I love them a lot. Guys, I'm just going to build my D&D character's family house. I'm not going to lie. I'm just gonna build my D&D character's family house over there. I have problems. Sorry, chat. What can I say? I really like. Alright, awesome. Also, my music stopped. My bad. Give me one moment. I swear YouTube's gotta have like an automatic keybind for stopping the music or something, but it's only with this track. It happens with this track, so maybe it's just buggy. I don't know. Yeah, this is going to be a little general store on the edge of town, chat. It's actually not that complicated of a build, I don't think. I was going back and forth on what I want to do with this one for a little while now since I laid it out. We will be having another Live at SMP stream probably Friday, though, chat, because a lot has happened. I have almost all the server's mythic items now. I killed the person who had 3 of them. And I'm on a very lovely team, who I love dearly, who I need to build things for. They will regret adding me to their team, because I did join their team and then immediately kill someone and start beating them. Could I build them like a sugar cane farm or something? Jay Swirl is actually very on top of making the base functional right now, I think, but yeah. We'll see. I'll log on and see what needs to be done later. I think we need more villagers. I'm not sure. I don't understand the villager breeder setup. My day's good. Working on the animation. Oh, what animation are you making? Let's see here. Fully 3D and its stream starting soon screen. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Apply to start the streams. I gotta make myself a better stream starting soon screen soon. I don't have the kind of animation powers that you do, so I'm probably just gonna make it like a replay shot in Minecraft and then put some text over it or something. Will the base ever be finished? We will never find out. The base will be finished. It'll be done. Technically my base, this is just a build to justify my base being there. If we're gonna get technical, my base is done. It's the worst build in the town, but that's okay. Thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, of course. Technically, my base is done. It was the first build we did. This is my house. This is my house right here. It's not good, but it is. But no, this is one. This is my base. See, we got my storage over here. It's definitely very organized and not a mess. We've got an enchanting room I don't use. We've got a purely aesthetic area over here with no purpose to it. And then we've got my bedroom. It's a perfect base. Let's see. My bedroom, aka, I probably should call it a headroom instead of a bedroom, because the biggest thing I do is just store all my mob heads here. That was not funny. I'm so sorry, chat. I tried so hard to be funny there, and I just failed abysmally. Just so you didn't add the emotes. What emotes? What emotes? I have a few. Oh my god. Oh, those are cute. Those are cute. I like them. What emotes? Well, I don't know what emotes. They're saying the emotes, like, I don't know what emote. Like some emotes on your model. Oh, I have a few. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I need to remember my keybinds. Let's see. Okay, there's this sad one. There's this sad one. This is my personal favorite. I need this one for the Live Death streams. I need this one for the Live Death streams. I barely use this one, but this one's really funny. This one's really funny, and I'm very fond of it. This is the Angry ValleyOfLilacs one. I need to use that more on Live Death streams. Oh wait, no, I don't, because I don't use the not those. Oh, do you mean something different? Like the emotes in chat. Oh, oh, what, like animated emotes of my model? If I knew how to animate, I would. That'd be cool. That'll help you out on that. I do not find. I need to like make an announcement thing that says I do not commission people for stuff as of right now because I do not have the money to do so. Let's see. I actually gotta make that an announcement because this happens periodically. So. I'm looking at a Minecraft movie that I found a team of 150 total people who will help me with the script as actors, creators, etc. to be done this summer. That's very cool, actually. That's very, very cool. Good luck with that. That's an awesome project. Are you doing like a I've seen some people do like recreations in Minecraft, and then I've seen some people do like people who, usually it's people who didn't enjoy the movie, but like what the Minecraft movie should have been done in Minecraft. Are you doing something like that? Let's see. Alright, this is gonna be the little display window area. Okay, chat. They never said I was good at parkour. I never advertised myself as a parkourer. I wasn't kidding when I said I couldn't do basic parkour. That was not a joke. This is true. Right. Let's see. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have a door over here. See, part of the reason there's so many drowns around here always, because sometimes they pick up dropped building materials and then never despawn ever in their entire life. And they exist for literally the rest of the entire universe. Chat, I really like my Live to Death skin. I really do. It's super cool. Like, I love my default skin, but I really like my Live to Death skin. I don't know. That was incredibly dangerous, by the way. There we go. That's our risky thing for 1 year. I just took all my armor off outside. There we go. For those of you who weren't here for that stream, I joked that I would do something stupid and risky when I hit a year. Gotta do the tier test. We gotta make sure that I still get to keep going after you. I did debate doing something like that. It would be amusing, but I kind of don't want to die, so. Stable type movie for Blender movies. But I'm in a project. They will make a Minecraft movie. Discord 4K people. Oh, that's fair. That's valid. Yeah, that sounds like a really cool project, though. I hope it ends up working out, because I would watch that definitely if they posted it somewhere. Let's see. Okay, we got that. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Alright, let's see here. Do I have fence posts? I can make some. I have a little bit of spruce. It'll probably be on 2 channels, so yeah, fair. Haha, imagine uploading. I could never. No, I'll upload something to chat. Trust. I'm gonna get all you guys and a few more subscribers. Oh, fair. Yeah. Alright, again, this is meant to be like a little display area, chat. Maybe, do we do this? Yes, I think so. Holy Corbett subscribed to tier 1. Thank you for the sub, Nova. Holy Corbett, I appreciate it. That is very sweet. Gotta hope the video algorithm likes it. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Hi, currently we're working on a build. We finished up the plant nursery build. Hold on, I need to fix this. This build's a little scuffed so far. This build's a little bit scuffed so far. I don't quite know what I was thinking when I did the initial layout. That's okay. Hold on. Plant nursery build is entirely finished. I haven't done the upper floor of the interior yet because I don't really know what I want to do with it. But yeah, we've got this build entirely done. I'm actually really happy with it. Currently, I want to live there. It is cute. It is really cute. I am happy with that part of it. Currently we're working on a little like general store type build. It's very, very early stage so far, in case that was not blatantly apparent with it, but it's getting there. It's getting there. You see, currently we don't have that much to do. Maybe if you'd be done, you'd be in future projects. Who said that? Oh, hey, Teo. If you look at the amount of builds that are on the water that are left after this one, well, you see, it's not many. In fact, it's just one. We've got this one, and then that's it. Other than that, we've got the little farmhouse, and we've got that. And guys, I might have put another project in the way before we start the ruined castle. I'm not gonna lie. It's the stupidest project ever, but that's okay. When did you start working on this lake town? Hold on. I can actually check. Let me check my dead VODs channel that I haven't uploaded on in 6 months. Hold on. Probably gotta start doing that, huh? I keep saying, oh, I'll do that next stream, and I haven't ended up doing it yet. I have the storage to do it. That was the only thing that started me not doing it. I'm just not used to it now. Okay. Oh, it's been 7 months since I uploaded on the VOD channel. Oh, it's been 7 months. Oh, it's been 7 months. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. The last build I built, the last build that was shown on the VOD's channel, chat. Hold on. It is this one right here. I did most of these builds relatively in order, from this way to this way. This is the last build that was shown on the VOD's channel. Let's just take a little walk through the rest of Lake Town, chat. Oh, yeah. Yeah. 7 months ago. Do this stream. I gotta like record an intro. I gotta like record a little intro if I did it this stream, which I could do admittedly. Do we bring back the VOD channel? Is that what we do for 1 year, chat? Is that what we do for 1 year in hardcore? Is that what we do in 1 year for hardcore? Do we bring back the VOD channel? I would actually be down. I just needed to remember how I used to make the thumbnails for it. Started about 3rd of July? No. This hardcore world started in May. Let's see the first stream where I actually had the build showing. Oh, no, you're right. Never mind, you're just right. That's not bad. Yeah, first... I think this... Yeah, the stream where I finished that first build is July 2nd, so yeah, that's not bad, Taylor, you're right. Alright. Oh, I forgot I didn't have netherite at that point. Aww. Aww. I'm just a little broke ValleyOfLilacs at that point with no netherite or like, I did still have this! I had the exact same trident in my hotbar in that exact stream. That is funny. It's also amusing that that is before I actually got into seriously doing PvP. I forget that I was playing on Legacy like a little bit on and off for a while, but I've really only been doing like actual tier list practice and everything since, what? Is it like November? Yeah, I think so. Oh, he's very silly. I like him. He's very silly. Yeah, chat. The stupid project that we're gonna be working on though, like, not until we finish Lake Town, obviously. So my D&D character, huh? They come from a noble family who owned a vineyard and has vampiric ties. That is the short version. This is a really nice, like, flat island out here that you could build a vineyard on, huh? Like a little manor house. Anyways, I would never just build my D&D character's house. I would never just build my D&D character's family house. That would just be, would that be silly? Would that be a silly thing to do? I would never build my D&D character's family house in my hardcore world. That'd be ridiculous. Gonna go run an errand real quick, but I'll be back. Also, the idea sounds really cool. Oh my god, I'm glad. I hope that errand goes good. DD mentioned? Yeah? Yeah. I'm in a weekly Tomb of Annihilation campaign. Play a Damtaro bard named D'Artagnan Fletcher. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's see here. Let's quickly put in the floor. It can be changed later if we end up needing to. Not the floor, the underside of the door. That way I have somewhere to actually stand. Never gotten into D&D. It sounds very fun. It is very fun. Used to be my primary interest before I got into Minecraft. For a couple of years. I still enjoy it a lot. It's just Minecraft is my main thing now. Alright. The unfortunate thing with the pillaring is the thing I normally texture oak wood with is strip spruce, and I kind of can't do that for obvious reasons in this build. 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be a shorter build, chat. This is gonna be the top floor right here. I'm just putting in the... Actually, I only need to put in the middle pillars. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Revive the VOD. I'll do it. I just gotta record like a little intro after stream. Like a, hey, here's where I've been. Sorry for not uploading for 7 months. I got into PvP. My bad. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna make the thumbnails. Do I just... Maybe Chad, I don't have a working cord for my iPad, which is what I use to make the thumbnails on, so, they might start looking a little different, because the overlay that I used for my VODs with the logo is on there, so, yeah. But, I don't know. We'll see. I might look at the VOD channels of people I watched and see what they do for their thumbnails. That is generally how I go about things if I don't know how to do it. Yeah, we'll figure something out. I just gotta record after stream. I'll record like a little, hey, here's a little tour of Lake Town. Teehee. Sorry for not uploading for 7 months. Also gonna have to explain what Live a Death is, because I kind of haven't downloaded literally any of my Live a Death VODs, so I've lost most of them, which is gonna be really annoying when I try and make the video, because I don't have any footage of any of the events. But that's okay, because none of the events have gone remotely well for me. So, it's fine. The only one I have footage of is the build competition judging, which admittedly not as many people were actually following around as I thought, so it's mostly just me following Live a Death admin around. Grabbing deep slate for the roof, chat. Oh, those are frightening. Those are a little bit frightening, I must say. I'm gonna do something funny, and I'm gonna count how many weeks it's been since I uploaded a VOD, and then that'll be the hardcore episode. I'll take out like 10 streams for Live a Death. Because I haven't done that many. See how many weeks it's been, because I would always label them. What did I get to? What was the last one I uploaded? VOD 29. Okay. That was 7 months ago. Okay, so wait, hold on. So that's VOD 29, 7 months. How many weeks would be in 7 months? Like, alright, so 4 weeks a month, so that's 28 weeks. So 28 weeks, 2 streams a week. 56 streams. I'm gonna knock like 10 off. Yeah, so like 40, it's been like 46 hardcore streams since then. My god, okay. Imagine it's gonna be a little weird to start uploading SMP VODs also. Actually, wait, I can't upload SMP VODs because those aren't subject to the no stream sniping. Oh, that sucks. Okay. That's unfortunate. That's okay, I crash out a lot on the Live Death streams anyway, that's probably for the best. Oh, that's sad though, I couldn't upload them even if I wanted to. I would have uploaded the dirt mining one, but that's gone now, unfortunately. Alrighty. I do not understand what that means, unfortunately. So I just don't know where I am. You see, I've used the magical power of not having any sense of direction, and now I'm lost. Oh wait, maybe not. Yay! I found my way back, definitely not by accident. I'm just good. Totally. Alright. Don't I have a full double chest of sugarcane? Yeah, so I'll be good for a little while when I build a gunpowder farm. My sugarcane farm that I have right now isn't even that good. It's been running for so long and it actually works. I should pearl load that. I gotta be careful about not pearl loading too many things, I think, because it'll start to get laggy. Well, I'll be honest, it is laggy. I normally get like 800 frames, but kind of not noticeable. If you're over 100 frames, there's basically no difference as far as I can tell. Day 835. We're not that far off 1,000, chat. Another couple months before we hit that, probably. Alright. I'm gonna be doing smooth deep slate and deep slate for this, I think. So I live there. Oh yeah, okay. That makes sense. One bit of terraforming we are going to do for this side is we're going to have like a little retaining wall. We still got to figure out where to put the animals, but that'll probably be, I'll just move them to the farmhouse area. Chat, I've saved all the original animals from the original village that was here. Because this used to be... Wait, you can't even tell at this point. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, so the reason I chose to build Lake Town here, specifically, is because when I spawned into the world, which... Hold on. I forgot! Newer people aren't even gonna know, because there's no real remnant of it. World spawn was that corner over there, right next to where the iron farm was. There's like a torch where I spawned in. I placed a torch at the point I spawned in. Used the end portal to figure out where the exact point was, but, let's see. I might have actually had to remove it for the iron farm. It might be... Yeah, I think I did. That's unfortunate. Somewhere around here in this general vicinity was true world spawn. And there was a naturally spawned village that was one of the glitched spawns so that it was floating entirely on the water. The entire set of docks and all the houses were just floating entirely on the water. Obviously I've added more buildings that are a lot larger, but I've relatively kept the layout the same. That's why it's a bit of a weird layout for this scale of a build. Like, the original docks went all down this way. The docks, I tried to keep the layout as best as I could down the middle area. But yeah, so this was a naturally spawned village. That's why I tried to keep Lake Town here in general. Like, if you, like, this patch of grass that I haven't removed yet, this was just coming off the center area of the docks. This, I almost mirrored it, but just made it a little better. I'm totally gonna need more of this, unfortunately. There we go. I'm good at placing blocks. Occurred to me recently that I have almost all pointed roofs, and there are other roof styles you can do than just that, and I should probably do that, but that's okay. That is a valuable piece of currency. Hold on. Okay. Tried to place the blocks a little faster than I should. There we go. Let's go. I'm proud of my pointless accomplishment. Me when I get slightly better at PvP. No, there is a point trust. I'm gonna make just the coolest PvP montage ever. No, see chat. I gotta be the first person ever to get high tier 1 in everything. That's definitely gonna happen, right? I definitely have the mechanical skill to do that. If DS Crafter joined the stream at that point, I will actually genuinely cry in real life. No, I'm kidding. I unfortunately do not think I have just the natural mechanical ability to get high tier 1 ever in any kit. Creeper PvP is the kit that I can get something that is better than high tier 3 in at some point. My goal, I don't think I can get tier 1 in Creeper ever even. Look at the tier 1's gameplay, it's actually insane speed. My goal in Creeper is to get high tier 2. I think that is eventually doable. I don't think I'm anywhere near that right now. I'm like top low tier 3 or lower level high tier 3 skills right now. I can beat about half the high tier 3s consistently, and then the other ones inconsistently, and then the upper few high tier 3s just destroy me still. So we'll see. I'm gonna retest in Creeper when I am 100% confident I will get high tier 3, unless I test against Volcanic specifically, because he's not tier 3 skill, he's tier 2 skill. I would like him to retest, so I don't have to worry about potentially having to fight him in my test, but that's okay. Alright. Let's see here. We're gonna put the roof on this one. It's one of the smaller builds, but it's good to have some height variance in your builds in general. It just makes it so everything doesn't look the same. I don't know quite what I was thinking with this still, I will say. I was washed at building, but I wasn't that washed. Crap. We need to get more deep slate. No, I have some, let's go, okay. I thought this through, definitely. I genuinely am gonna get Cleric so I can have XP to repair my Elytras with. I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna make an actual villager breeder and I'll set up a villager. Maybe that's what the vineyard can be for. Maybe that can be the practical function. Maybe I'll have a villager trading hall under there. That would be cool. Wait, if I make it vampire, I can have like a dungeon underneath it, and then the dungeon can be the villager trading hall. Would that be funny? That would be kind of funny. That works. Alright. I thought I fell off and I was gonna be sad. Yay! I play netbot. Okay. I'm actually not that good at netbot anymore right now. It's unfortunate. I was getting good at it, but then I didn't play it for like a week and now I'm bad. Actually, I had that one round where I was really, really good and beat a low tier 3 badly, but that was right after I watched Swight MC. So, kind of an unfair advantage, if you ask me. I don't know what I'm saying, chat. My bad. Alrighty, let's see here. Let's see here. Can you hear me? La 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 la. Yes, okay. I like how my immediate mic test is going la 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 la. It's great. I hope when I apply the servers, they just assume I'm good and don't check my streams. Hehe. Alright. I'm actually excited for this build. I think it's gonna be cool. Oh, I gotta check Discord, and if I hear that Teo killed one of my allies or teammates while I was streaming, I'm gonna be so sad. I kinda wanna check, but I also kinda don't, because I'm gonna get annoyed. Alright. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, my ex-teammates are being sad. No. Okay. Chad, I feel bad for leaving Torchflower. I do. I didn't expect them to be sad, but they were sad. It was expected from me because one of them jumped someone on Team Struggle, and I fought her until the person got away. So they did expect me to leave, which is fair, but they were still sad. You know what? They don't know that I have the netherite and the mace, huh? They don't know that. Okay, that's funny. I might tell them for fun. Because we're still on good terms as far as I'm aware. I kind of expected to get jumped when I left, but that's okay. I forgot that people are a little less hostile this season in general. Not everyone! Not everyone is less hostile this season. But a lot of people on the server are just less hostile than last season overall. Including me, to be fair. I'm only hostile this season if I'm given a very good reason to be. My only real conflict on the server was with Case, and that's over now. So I'm all good. Well, no, never mind. I'm not all good now. Because Teo is gonna kill my allies and teammates. That's okay, because I have the mace. And you see, chat, I have a little bit of an advantage. Most of Livideth only knows how good I was with the mace last season, which was literally negative mace skill. I wouldn't say that I'm good with the mace now, but I'm not that bad with it. So people will likely expect me to A, overuse the mace, and B, make mistakes that I'm not going to make with it. I'm not playing Mace Reliant. That was the biggest thing that Case did that got me that win, is she played Mace Reliant. I will play and use the mace as an extra source of damage while they are healing, or when I initially jump them, basically. Because for the mental of a fight, there's about nothing worse than the fight starting by you getting jumped and immediately having the web bubble because you just took half your health from a mace hit. So, yeah, as I've got apples now, finally. I'm gonna get more through the method TM. Which is, it's a custom structure thing, chat, it's not an exploit, don't worry. It's known by admins and such. Allowed, just don't overuse it, basically. Also, it is world border limited. It's a custom end structure, chat. I'm fairly confident the one from Lotus here right now. There's a custom end structure that has like 4 things in the trial vault, and one of them is a god apple, and that makes it almost guaranteed to get. Not always, you still have to time it right, but it's much easier than a trial chamber. So. There's a cap of 8 god apples, so I'm gonna try and get to 8. I have 3 right now. I had 1, and I pre-notched on Case because she's better than me. So, hey, I got the 20 hearts off that. I was on 19. That's what I forgot to say. My ally Temi gave me a ton of hearts to get me to trust him, and I may have given one to Z, so I was on 19. Sorry, chat. Choked and died a little bit, that's my bad. Alrighty. Getting there at this build. I think it's gonna be cute. I think it's gonna look weird for the time being, but it's gonna be a cute build when it's actually finished. You know what I do want to do? Shaders are a little janky on Lunar 1.21.5 right now. I haven't taken a good shaders look at the whole build in a while, have I? I've done it on the interiors, but I don't think I've flown over the build and looked at the shaders. This might explode, by the way, chat. My screen might just break. Okay, that's fine. Now, is it doing the weird ghost item thing or no? No! Okay, I'll take it. Alright. Let's take a look at the build. Oh, chat. Chat, this is nice. Obviously, the glow lichen looks a little weird with Solus, but, like, just look at this. Look at this shot. Also, flowers glow, and I love it. I love it a lot. And obviously, this build doesn't, yeah. But, like, if you go in the boathouse over here, like, that looks super nice. Even along the back docks out here. And imagine when the eventual terraform project is done, how nice just walking around this area at night's gonna look. This building looks creepy as hell, which was the goal. Like, if you go through this, I actually don't think I've gone through this with shaders on yet. Yeah, this building is horribly unsettling going through with shaders on, which was the goal in the first place. Let's see. The tavern should look really cozy. I only got solar shaders relatively recently. I don't like that sound. Where are you? I heard you. Okay. Yeah, I forgot the roofs are not spawn safe. Tavern, even at night, should look super cozy. Yeah. Oh, it's so nice in here. It's so nice in here. Oh my god. I do love this interior dearly. I don't love the outside upper area, but the bottom floor interior is amazing. I will only say that because I took a lot of inspiration from images on Pinterest, and that is not an entirely, it's not copied, but it's not like a 100% off the top of my head build either. This area is cute, this area doesn't have an interior, and we're just gonna walk by it. This is my favorite little sight line I made. It looks a little eerie, but that's okay. It was kinda meant to. Yeah, and then this build over here, this I made and used the shaders on already, but this one looks really nice too, especially with the little firefly particles. Shaders make them 3D, and it's really cute. And then there's the eye blossoms, the totally normal flowers that don't have anything wrong with them. And there's no build here yet, but it looks really majestic. I'm gonna make use of beacons in the castle. I have a vision for that, don't worry. And because I love using shaders on my build way too much, I'm gonna sleep and also show it in the day. Teehee. The water, the custom water with these shaders does a lot for the build, I think. Yeah. That's all. I'm not going through all the interiors, obviously. But yeah, it looks nice. It looks nice. That's what I'm getting at. Oh, and now I'm blind. My brightness back on. Add a way to hotkey to full bright looter, please. Please, I'd be so happy. Okay. Not sure what I want to do for this side of the roof. Honestly, chat, I think I'm gonna end stream here for today. I think I've dried up my building inspiration for today. We're gonna finish this build next time. It's very doable, and we're gonna get a good start on this one. We've actually, like, the exterior of this is mostly done, non-detail wise, right? So we've actually delivered for the most part, with the exception of this build. But I hope you've enjoyed this stream today. I appreciate everyone who's been here. Hello! I appreciate you joining the stream. Unfortunately, we are just about to end. We've just been working on this build and the outside of this build today. But I appreciate everyone joining this stream. I suppose maybe I'll upload a VOD. Maybe we'll bring back the VOD channel for 1 year. But I appreciate everyone watching the stream. All streams can be found on twitch.tv/ValleyOfLilacs. All VODs can be found on the VOD channel Valley of Lilacs on YouTube. And the occasional YouTube video is uploaded on the Valley of Lilacs channel. I'll be live Friday again with probably a Live Death stream. And I hope to see you there. Awkward end stream time. Bye.